In this tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to set up a dropshipping website with Wix. Wix is a website builder that has a multitude of plans based on what you want to create. Whether or not that's a blog, a personal website, or some type of online portfolio, Wix has you covered. In this video, we're going to be using one of Wix's e-commerce plans, and then we're going to integrate dropshipping functionality via Modalyst or Modalyst or whatever it's called. And I'm also going to show you how to set up print on demand via Printful. So by the end of this video, you should have your very own website with a custom domain name, an SSL certificate, and actual live products for sale that are fulfilled by a third party. So if you've been looking to get started with Wix and dropshipping, this video is for you. Make sure to check the links in the description for timestamps and resources mentioned in this video. So let's begin.
Okay, so once you click the link in the description, you should be looking at a page that's similar to this, and to get started with Wix is very simple. Just go ahead and click on the big blue Start Now button. Then on the next page, create an account. Alright, so once you log in, you should be looking at a page that looks like this. So we want to go ahead and select Online Store because it's going to add in a bunch of helpful pages to our website, like our product pages, our shopping cart, etc. So go ahead and click on Online Store. Next, you have two options. You can have Wix ADI create your website for you, or you can create a website with the editor. The ADI feature is pretty helpful from Wix and is ideal if you're a complete beginner and you don't have any type of tutorial video to follow along, because it's just going to ask you a bunch of questions to help select the right pages and things for your website. But we're going to be editing our website with the Wix editor, so go ahead and click on Edit a Template. Okay, so these are all the different templates that you can select from Wix. They have a wide variety of different product categories with pre-made templates. It's really nice. Now you can even select a blank template if you want and start your website completely from scratch. I have other tutorial videos on how to specifically do that, how to completely use the Wix editor from scratch to design a website. But in this tutorial video, I want to focus more on the drop shipping aspect. So we're going to just be editing a template, and I'm going to show you the important aspects that you need to know for creating your online store. So let's navigate back. And I'm going to go ahead and start an electronics store. So go ahead and select electronics. And I really like this template right here, so I'm going to go ahead and click on edit. Welcome to the Wix editor. So the reason why we selected online store is because we now have user accounts already added, as well as a shopping cart. Now I want to instruct you on how this aspect of the dropshipping website works, where you can add in product categories and add them to collections and integrate everything. Now, in general, I recommend creating your homepage as a visual menu for the website. And so again, I'm not going to focus too much on design. I really want to focus on the important pages for dropshipping, which are our product page and our shop page. So let's get to it. Your shop page and your individual product pages. So in your menu, you're going to have something that says shop all, and what that's doing is it's linking to the shop page. Right here, we have a button, so you can go ahead and click this. And then we can change the text, and here is where you can change where it's linking to. So currently, this is linking to a collections called mobile phone. We can just change this to whatever we want. So we want to click there and change it to a different page. Click the drop down. Then here you can choose a different page that you want to link to. I personally would link to the broad shop page. Totally up to you. Now, the homepage is properly designed. I really like these templates from Wix because what you want to do with an online store is you want to make the homepage into a visual menu. You want to show all the different collections for the end user, okay? So it's easy for them to just jump into your store and get into it. And so how do these aspects work? So we click over here. This is a block, okay? So it's showing a specific collection. If you come over here to manage products, what's going to happen is a light box appears. And this is your product page. So over here, you have your different products, the type, SKU, price, etc. So with the dropshipping plugin that we're going to be using, everything is synced automatically, so it's not too technical. But anyways, I just want to show you what this aspect is like. So if you want to add your own physical product, you can click here, add a digital file, or add a physical product. We click that. Up top there, we can add a name of the product, any images to associate with the product. Over here is where we can add collections, and this is very important because of the collections, we can kind of make the homepage a visual menu by only having specific blocks show specific product categories or collections in this case, if that makes sense. Then down here is your product info and description. So let me X out of this. So if we come over here, let me click on settings. Okay, and so right here, the collection, and this is what this block is displaying, okay? And I can change this. If I want this to display only mobile accessories or only pre-owned mobile, right now it's set to showing just most popular. And so if I come here to the layout, over here is where you can change the layout, okay? So if we come down here, you can change the way the images look, you can change the columns, the rows, etc. And you can kind of just go through this yourself and play around with it. But over here in settings, so show button, add to cart, hover only, open in mini cart, I would just leave everything by default. The way it's laid out is really perfect, okay? And that's how this is working, okay? So this is set to a specific collection, this is set to a specific collection, this is set to a specific collection. So for our website, when we're adding in and syncing products for drop shipping purposes, we do want to make sure that we add everything to a specific collection so we can set up our homepage as a visual menu like this, okay? And then last, click the drop down and let's navigate over to our shop page. Okay, and so this is our broad shop page. So when people click this shop all button, this is the page that they're going to be on. Again, this is why I like Wix templates, because this looks great. We have the filter already set up. We have the products over there. I mean, we can play around with this as we want. If we want to move the shop up there, if we want to add maybe like text over here, we can. But everything kind of out of the box looks pretty good, especially this filter section. It's really helpful for the end visitor. But if you want to come in here and kind of play around and adjust things, again, you can come over here, go to manage products, and you go to settings. You could change the specific type of products, the way it's laid out. So for example, let me go over here to manage products, and it takes you back to where you were before with the light box and viewing your inventory. So if you want to add or remove things, you can kind of jump in there. So let me X out of this. And then if we click on settings, again, we can change the collection. So the broad shop page is automatically set to show all products, which is what we want. But if there's some reason why you don't want to show all products, you want to show something else, I guess you could if you want to do that. And that's really it, okay? So that's why I really like these Wix templates, because out of the box, they look good, they're laid out correctly, and it's pretty easy to get started with drop shipping. So let's continue. Okay, so to get started with drop shipping with Wix, you have to upgrade your account. That's just one feature that they put behind the paywall. So the first thing I would do is just make sure you go through the template and that you're happy with the overall design and layout. Again, I have other tutorials on how to properly use the Wix editor, but again, we're going to focus more on the drop shipping aspect. Anyways, when you're ready, just go ahead and click on publish. And a light box will appear that says, congratulations, your site is published and live. And we can click this button down here to upgrade our account. Right, so here we're under the website plans. We need to navigate to the business and e-commerce plans over here. Yes, they're more expensive. But over here, we have like secure online payments, plans and pricing, customer accounts. You need all that, okay? Because like with the website plans, you can't get that. Website plans are good for if you want to start a blog, for example, and do affiliate marketing, display ads. This is for like if you need customer accounts, recurring payments, like actually like sell digital ebooks or physical products. Now, what's the difference? You have business plan and business basic. Honestly, there's not too much. Well, there is a bit of a difference, but for a complete beginner, business basic is pretty good. You get unlimited bandwidth, which means like you get unlimited traffic to your website, 20 gigabytes of storage space, which is good. 5 hours of video, that's all right. So you can embed obviously YouTube videos on your website with no issue. This is like if you want to upload your own videos to your website. So like if you want to create an ebook and have a sales page and have your own video privately hosted on Wix, you get up to 5 hours worth of video. Now we come down here, just do your own research and compare e-commerce plans. So unlimited products, abandoned cart recovery, good. The basic, you can't get subscription. Basic, you have multiple currencies. So that's kind of a deal breaker a little bit too. Like what if you have, if you're selling like an ebook, then you have traffic from all around the world. But if you know that you're going to be only selling to like a US audience or a UK audience or whatever, that sort of thing. Automated sales tax, 100 transactions a month. I mean, that's okay, but you don't get that. You don't get that under the basic plan. So in general, what I would recommend is personally start with the basic, and then you can upgrade that to the business unlimited as your store grows. Again, totally up to you, but I'm going to go ahead with the business unlimited. So let's go ahead and select. Okay, so now you have to select a billing cycle. You get 14-day money back guarantee on all premium plans. And so you have your different options right there. You can pay upfront for 2 years in advance, you get a bigger discount, 1 year, or monthly if you're really not sure. But if you go monthly, you don't get a free domain name. Now, again, free is not free. It's free for the first year and then it renews. And so let's come over here to yearly. In general, I would suggest yearly for most people. So let's go ahead and continue to checkout. Okay, so now all you have to do is complete your purchase, and that's literally it. So it's that simple. So just fill out your credit card as appropriate and then click on submit purchase. Okay, so now it says congratulations, your site is premium, and you have 2 options right here. You can get a domain name for free by putting it in the search box. Again, free for the first year, then you have to pay a fairly high renewal fee to Wix. Or you can connect a domain name that you already own, that you registered, say like at Namecheap or Dynadot or Google Domain Names. Now I have another video on how to do that with Wix. It is a little bit clunky, to be honest with you. So it's the easiest way is just to get the domain name directly from Wix. You can get it from another registrar and connect it, but again, it's just a little bit clunky. That's why I created a dedicated tutorial on how to specifically do it, because you want to get an SSL certificate. Anyways, I'm going to go through the process and get my free domain name. Okay, so this URL is available, and let me go ahead and click on get it. All right, so registration period, 1 year. The first year is on us with 1 year free domain name voucher. So again, get it free for the first year, and then it renews at a different rate. So let's go ahead and click on continue. Okay, so now you have to set privacy protection, and I definitely recommend doing this. So unfortunately, you don't get it for free with Wix. Like Namecheap, you get it for free, but I want to show you the process of what it's like getting a domain name through Wix. You don't want it to be public because, again, it really does protect against identity theft, junk mail, hijackers, all that stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and click on continue and then submit purchase. All right, fantastic. So now we have a custom domain name and it's assigned to our website. You can also get a personalized mailbox if you want. So mailbox is like your website at hello at your website, that sort of thing. So totally up to you whether or not you want to use, say, Wix, or you want to go ahead and get like dedicated hosting from like Namecheap, like email hosting, or you just want to use like hello@gmail.com. Totally up to you. So that's it. So let's go ahead and click on go to domains. Okay, so now all you have to do is make sure to check your email and then confirm the email address, and your domain name's SSL certificate is currently being generated, so it'll take a little bit of time and you are good to go. All right, so just briefly, make sure to check your inbox. You're going to get an email that says, hey, congratulations, you bought the domain name successfully, and then, hey, congratulations, enjoy your premium plan that you bought. And then over here to confirm your information, just go ahead and click on the orange confirm button. You'll be taken to a page. I already confirmed the email address, so I can't do it again, but it's literally that simple, and that's all you got to do. And because you have to verify this is just an ICANN regulation. You have to verify. If you don't verify, then it's not going to, your domain name's not going to be connected to your store, etc., and it's going to expire. So just go ahead and do this right now. So once you upgrade your account, you should have a custom domain name and an SSL certificate, and we're good to go. We're ready to begin drop shipping. So navigate over to where it says store products. Now again, products and inventory, this is where we can add in our own specific products that we want, like any digital download or any type of physical product we want to sell, but we want to drop ship. So we want to navigate to where it says find products to sell. Okay, so we're going to be using this plugin called Modalyst. You can just add this to your Wix website. Now again, you have to upgrade your account in order to add this to your site. So let's continue on. I already added it, so I'm going to go ahead and open the app. Okay, and so once you follow the on-screen instructions, you're going to be connecting your Wix website to a Modalyst account. It's very intuitive. Now, please note that we are on modalyst.co, okay? So we're over here, we're in Modalyst now, and that's it, okay? So just go ahead, create a Modalyst account, link your website. You're gonna get a thank you message from the CEO, and that's it. And so right over here, let's click on Find Products, and something that's really helpful about Modalyst is that they give you a nice little checklist of things that you should do. Connect your store, which is done. We can adjust our pricing rules if we want. Add products to our import list, sync our products. We can also connect an AliExpress account if we want. So let's navigate over to where it says pricing rules. Now, pricing rules literally is just your markup, okay? Nothing more complicated than that. So you have independent brand items, 1.6 markup, name brands, 2 times 2 markup, etc. So you can change everything as you want. You can have the shipping rate, don't add standard shipping United States. You can change, again, you can adjust this as you want for your website. Again, to let the market decide. Like, how much should you set it? Well, try and sell products, and then people buy it. You can sell at that price. If it's too expensive, then people won't buy it. Literally that simple. So anyways, let's go to find products. Now, let's pretend like I'm starting like a technology website and I want to sell phones or something like that. So we can navigate either on the category section, and you can kind of filter for the specific items that you want. Maybe you want to create like a competitor, like this competitor to like this is why I'm broke. You can come over here to like novelty and special use and find really interesting products. But I'm going to be very simple and I'll just type in phone. Okay, so let's scroll down and see what we got. So right here, it's very simple. So you can come through this and just add products as appropriate. So, okay, I want to add this product. Okay, I'll click on add. Let me come down there. Okay, I think I like this phone. I'll go ahead and add that. And we'll say this product over here. Okay, and there we go. So let's go ahead and go to our import list and take a look. Okay, so right now I have a few things on my import list. So you're gonna notice a few things. So I had added this one previously. Notice how it says edit, and I can add this to my Wix website, and we have the pricing over there. But you notice like, oh, look at that. That's red, and that's red, and that's red. And you're like, well, too many characters in the title. Oh no, why can't I add this to my Wix website? Well, you have to adjust the title. So let me go ahead and remove that one actually. Okay. So to adjust the titles on these products is pretty simple. So all I have to do is click on edit and then just delete everything and give it its own description as you want, but make sure it's under 80 characters. So I'll go ahead and delete that and I'll click on save. Okay, let me click on that and I'll take this part out and I'll click on save. There we go. Edit, and we'll take out that and click on save, and there we go. Okay, so we'll leave it right there. And that's it. And so if I want to import items, so everything's under all. So if I come under independent brands, name brands, trendy and affordable, these are AliExpress brands, okay? So if I want, I can come over here and come down to settings and find connect suppliers. And right here, if I want, I can go ahead and connect my AliExpress account. Again, very intuitive, follow the on-screen instructions. All you have to do is click here. It's going to open up AliExpress, create an account, then everything links. That's literally that simple. Not that complicated. Anyways, let's go back to our import list. Now we want to add these products to our Wix website. So boom, click that. Then boom, click that. Add forward to selected to Wix. All right, okay, I understand. So again, this one's having an issue, and so sometimes you're going to have some type of issue. The only thing that you can do is either I personally would just find another product. We're drop shipping. Don't stress out if this product's like out of stock or just there's some issue. Like, move on and find something else. Anyways, now let's come over here to the sync list, and we've successfully synced these products. Okay, so this is our verification that like, okay, we synced these products, and this is what we're going to make in profit. Now, one clunky aspect I want to bring up with Modalyst is that depending on your IP address from where you set up from, it's going to set the price. So I'm in Vietnam, so I'm stuck with everything being in this weird Vietnamese dong, and so it's quite annoying. So it's actually a con, but if you're in the US and syncing everything within the US, it's going to work fine. But anyways, let's come over here to our Wix dashboard. All right, so let's go back to the main menu and let's go to products and let's go to products there. And there we go. Literally, we've just added these products to our store, and these are ready to go. Like, people can actually visit your store and buy these products. Now, again, this is what I'm talking about. See, like it says $2 million. It's like, okay, Modalyst, like I sent a message to them asking for support, being like, hey, how do I change this to USD? I'm an American. But anyways, So for me personally, I gotta come in here and manually change this. Like, no, I don't want to sell this for $2 million, but whatever. Anyways, to adjust the products, very simple. So I would just move it around, try and pick one that doesn't have too much text, it's too distracting. Then make sure to create a collection that's appropriate so you can, again, make it a visual menu on the homepage. So for example, if I only had like phones, I could only want to display phones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add this to like the Modalyst collection right there. Okay, so now we have basic info and we have the ribbon, and change the price to maybe something more appropriate. Let's say $6. There we go. Okay, so now the description. So this is very important. Again, you want to have some of this description, like a lot of these bullet points, but again, you want to sell people on the product. This is not for lazy people. You actually have to write a good description, kind of like, now with this small, easy to use phone, your mom and dad will easily stay in contact with blah, 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 like whatever. Okay. And so how do you write product descriptions? You can either do it yourself, you can go to a site like Fiverr, or you can use something like Conversion AI if you want to kind of write product descriptions really quick and easy. I definitely would recommend Conversion AI for this type of work because it gets a little expensive hiring a writer just to write like a 300-word product description, where Conversion AI can kind of crank out a good 150 words, and then you just add in another 50 words, whatever. Okay, so right now over here we have tax group. So tax group is off, fulfilled by Modalyst. And that's it. Okay, so that's it. That's really good to go. All you have to do is click on save. Okay, so override Modalyst price settings, override and save. Yes, we're not selling that for $2 million. All right, so again, I really like Modalyst, but if you're like an expat, it's going to be quite clunky, but I'm assuming most of you are in your country of origin, so it's pretty much not a big deal to just jump in here and change the prices. That's it. Okay, so just go through that, change everything as appropriate. All right, so let's navigate back to the main menu. Let's go back to the dashboard. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do is make sure to set up a payment method, okay? Because like when people add things to their cart and check out through your website, where does the money go? Like, when you make a sale through Modalyst, it's just set it up, okay? So click here to get paid, and then just follow the on-screen instructions and make sure to change where your business is located. So like I am an American, so I want to change this to United. There we go. United. There we go. United States. There we go. Choose. Okay, so we want Wix so we can accept, credit cards, debit cards, and we want PayPal. But again, if you're based in the United States, you have a bunch of different options as well. Then you can just go through and add to your site in order to accept payments so people can actually visit your store and buy products. It's really cool. And that's it, okay? And so let's take a quick look at our website. All right, so let's go ahead and add in a new section to our home page of the Modalyst dropshipping products. So again, you have to click on the plus sign over here, and then you want to navigate down to where it says store. Next, you want to come up top there where it says Grid Product Gallery, and let's select the first one. All right, so you're going to see this massive box right here, and so we just have to edit and adjust this. Now again, to do that, it's easy. Come up here to Settings. Now again, we want to come over here to Collections, and then you want to find the Modalyst collection that you created, okay? And so if you're, again, when you're adding products from Modalyst, just make sure to add everything to appropriate collections so you can do this. I just created Modalyst for demonstration purposes. And there you go. Okay, so now we have our items right there. Okay, and these are actual items. These are ready to go, ready to sell. And so we need a little bit more space. So let me move that down a little bit and take this right there and move that down a little bit. And there we go. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so let me click on the gray right there. I'll stretch that down just a little bit. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Publish. All right, let's go ahead and visit the site. Great. So let's scroll down here and boom, right there. We actually have products on our site that people can click on. Right now, you can click on this. You can come over here, add to cart, buy now. and I'm gonna make about like 1.5 markup on this. Now again, I have to adjust everything because again, that's the clunky thing with Modalyst. If you're an expat, again, that's probably not a situation for most people, but right now is priced at $1.3 million. So, you know, if you want to send me $1.3 million, you can go ahead and do that right now. And that's it, okay? And so now we have our add to cart button, we have our buy now button, we have our multiple product images, and this is where your description is going to go. And overall, it looks really good. And last, I just want to bring up Printful. So if you want to sell and design print-on-demand products on your store, like hats, t-shirts, whatever, then definitely consider adding Printful to your website. So just add it to your website. You're going to have to create a Printful account, connect your store just like you had to do with Modalyst, and that's it. And so right now I'm in my dashboard and I can just go ahead and create a product template. So let's just jump into this. Okay, so with the product template here, we can go here, create our first template. Then right over here, we can select the clothing item that we want to create. So we'll just say men's clothing. Then we'll just say I want to add we'll just say a t-shirt, keep it simple. Okay, we'll come down here, unisex premium t-shirt, okay. And here we go, so we can just adjust everything as we want with embroidery, print on demand, our own specific design. Again, if you want to get more into this, it's definitely a little bit more detail oriented, and it's definitely more geared if you're more of an artist. Anyways, let's come down here. I'm just gonna go ahead and add text, and I'll just say something simple like hello world. There we go. And I'll change the text color to, we'll say white. There we go. That's fine. Okay, now let me go ahead and click on continue. Okay, save product template. All right, so now I can go ahead and click on add to store. And what it's doing is the same exact thing that Modalyst does, where it's going to sync this with our Wix store. So let's proceed to mockups. Okay, so we have our mockups, details, pricing. So proceed to details. Okay, that's fine. Proceed to pricing. Okay, we can just leave this as is. Looks good. And then submit to store. All right, so now it's adding a new product to our store. All right, so let's come over here. Let's go to our products to check out our products. And our product has been successfully added. And that's it, okay? Really that simple. So you can jump into Printful, have your own print on demand, your own designs, etc. Or you can use Modalyst and do drop shipping from various companies of various products that are appropriate for your website. Anyways, that is it for this tutorial.
All right, that's it for this tutorial video on how to set up a drop shipping website with Wix using Modalyst and Printful. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and hit that like button. My name is David from websitecreativepro.com. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.